Hi, this is Aaron with Superior Singing Method, and this is how to fix the #1 singing mistake, part 1. Okay, welcome back. This is how to fix the #1 singing mistake, part 1. Now, the most common singing mistake with all of my students, I notice, is putting too much weight on the voice. So they want to push and force the notes. I notice that what I'm saying most commonly to my students is they're saying, "Oh, my voice is hurting. My voice hurts, after I sing or even after I do warm-up exercises." And almost always they're pushing and forcing notes, especially the higher notes, more than is necessary. And usually that means that they're singing high notes in their chest voice. So the chest voice, for example, is your talking voice. So like right now, I'm talking in my chest voice. So if I were to sing here, it'd be like, all that is chest voice, okay? And so once we get into the higher notes, we like this full kind of resonant sound of the chest voice. So we're like, oh, I want to hit high notes, but I want to hit those high notes with that nice booming chest sound. So that's when people belt, but belt using their chest voice. So it's like, trying to sing those high notes with that, and then everything gets restricted and gets closed up. So the #1 singing mistake of most students is not going into their mixed voice or not going into their head voice. So head voice, there's actually a couple of really easy ways to get into your head voice and just to know when you are in your head voice. And this is, your head voice is sometimes called your call voice, So if there's a buddy of mine across the street and I'm like, hey, how's it going, man? Hey, good to see you. Hey, that right there, I'm in my head voice. And one that may even be better than that is do like an owl sound. Ooh, 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 right here I'm in my head voice. See, no forcing, no pushing. So hitting those higher notes, it's all that in your head voice, no pressure, no squeezing, but you're still hitting those notes and still getting a nice sound. And we're not going to talk a ton about mixed voice, but mixed voice is that blend between your head and chest voice. And in the next, I'm doing a part 2 of this video, and I'll talk a little bit in that one about how to get that blend mixed together and other ways to not pull up that chest in those higher voice. You want that full tone, but you don't want to sing with that chest voice because you're just going to blow out your voice. You're not going to be able to sing after 10 minutes. Your voice is going to hurt after that, and you're going to do some damage. So in part 2, I'm going to talk a little about this idea of the pharyngeal, how to use the pharyngeal and nasal passage to use that to get up into that head voice and to get that nice and smooth transition, and then the proper way to add weight, more weight, more volume, and more power. So be sure to check that out. And before you go, click the link below. My favorite exercise is down there on if you click that link below. And also subscribe to the channel and all that stuff. Leave me a comment if you like. I love reading those comments and seeing what people would like me to do more of. And finally, believe in your bigness. There's more in you than you realize. So keep pushing forward toward your dream. It will happen, but it can't happen if you give up. So believe in your bigness. There's so much more in it. You're capable of so much more than you even realize at that point. So keep moving forward.